Hi Libras, how are you all? Welcome to your love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please understand this is a general reading. This may or may not be your message right now. Anything being said could be vice versa, switch around. Please only take what resonates for your situation and leave the rest for somebody else. All right, my beautiful Libras, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming your way in love soon. This is for Libra spirit. Oh, 7 of Wands. That didn't hesitate to come out. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I'm also getting Pisces. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and the Empress. Taurus, Libra. It's coming to Libra in love soon. So Libra, you may be dealing with somebody, so if you're already in a relationship, okay, I do feel you may be wondering if your relationship is going to improve in some way, shape, or form, okay? You may not necessarily be fully like happy in some areas or just emotionally overall, okay, with this individual, okay? So I feel like you're not walking away just yet. You're still trying to see if this is a high risk, low reward, okay, within your relationship or your connection, okay? Some of you might be contemplating, thinking about if you should return to somebody, or someone could be thinking about if they should return to you, okay? But I feel like even if someone does return, there's still kind of like a trust issue there. There's still apprehension in terms of, you know, is the situation going to pay off? Because some of you may have found yourself frustrated with this individual in the past, or currently frustrated, whatever. You know, there may be something about patience with this person. You know, I feel like someone obviously doesn't want their time to be wasted here. Okay, what's coming to Libra in love soon? What else do we have, please? Libra in love soon. What's coming? The 8 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles reverse, and Temperance. You're dealing with a Sagittarius. Some of you may could also be dealing with an Aquarius here. Aquarius is here at the bottom of the deck, King of Swords. I feel like there is something about patience here. Like this is someone that you would have to be patient with, okay? Going forward for some of you, if you want to see some sort of success with them, okay? I do see communication coming through, okay, from this person. I see communication. Some of you, I'm hearing you could still be holding on to grudges, or they're holding on to grudges, or something like that. I feel like you're trying not to control the situation, okay? And I don't feel like you should, obviously. I feel like you're kind of caught up in the middle, Libra. This is such a Libra reading, and I'm a Libra moon, so I get it. It's like part of you wants to just leave this shit behind, but then a part of you wants to kind of just be patient, okay? And just see where things go and hope that, you know, things turn out better than you even freaking think. That's kind of what I feel here. Okay, I feel like you've had a lot of control on this person or in the situation. So right now, or going forward, I feel like you're going to try to be more easygoing, or just kind of let the chips fall where they may. Okay. You may be dealing with a Cancer here. Okay. That's on my Latoya Luckett. Torn in between the two, cause I really want to be with you, but something's telling me I should leave you alone. Yeah, that's what I feel. This may be somebody who breadcrumbs you. It's almost like they don't really give you that much of an investment, I feel, okay? And that could be the very thing that is frustrating you. You feel like you don't get too much out of this person. It's almost like this person feels like they're in and out with you, okay? One foot in, one foot out, or maybe this is your energy towards them, whatever. And this is somebody who tends to confuse the heck out of you as well, okay? Somebody does feel very like confused at times, or as though they're mixed signals, or they don't know where this is going, and you know, they're like, what the heck? Okay. Coming to Libra in love soon. I feel like if this reading resonates with you, I definitely feel like you may be dealing with an earth sign, okay? There may also be physical distance, so like long distance or something like that. Because the Six of Pentacles, it feels like when it comes to this person, there's a bit of an imbalance here, okay? Whether that's time, money, resources, energy, whatever it is, emotions. Some of you may feel like you're more invested than they are, or they feel like they're more invested than you are. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Let's come into Libra in love. Coming to Libra in love soon. What else do we have? Coming to Libra in love soon. Yeah, I feel like you're almost always so close to like giving up on this person. Okay. I feel like you want more effort from this person. You want more of an investment. You want this person to put more effort in, it feels like. Okay. Sometimes you may feel like you're overly investing into this freak. That's what I feel. So it's almost like, is the juice worth the squeeze here? Okay, because Nine of Wands, like you're at your wit's end kind of with this person. Very frustrated. Okay. You may be dealing with somebody who may kind of, I mean, the root cause here, root problem may have to do with like trust issues, perhaps, you know, somebody who's not fully open with you. You also have this Taurus energy here. Yeah, it feels like you're having to play by their rules in a way. It's almost like you feel like this individual is, I'm not going to say you feel controlled, okay? But I feel like, because the Hierophant could be very strict in my way or the highway. So you may be dealing with someone who's kind of coming off my way or the highway with you, and that's something that's annoying you, okay? And then you find yourself having to, you know, I don't know. It's almost like they're steering the boat is what I heard. Like they're the ones calling the shots, and it should be equal, right? You want, you know, balance ultimately. Okay. Coming to Libra in love soon. Tell me more. Let me get like 4 more cards for Libra in love soon. Three of Swords reverse. So it feels like this individual is returning. Someone will return. I do feel that, okay? So if they walked away or you walked away, let's just keep it if you walked away from, I feel like this person is going to return to you. Because I feel like emotionally somebody's still attached, okay? So somebody will return. I feel like you will reconcile. But again, there's still this energy of like, you know, breadcrumbing. Feeling like you care more, or you're more invested or something like that than this person. You know, sometimes you got to give a little to get a little, okay? Empress. I mean, and that's the thing. I don't think their intentions are bad. I feel like someone's intentions are good, you know, but it just doesn't feel as though someone's getting the full investment, okay? You know, somebody may even want a commitment here, or they want a deeper commitment or something, and it's like it's not happening, okay? Or it's taking time to happen with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. But I don't feel like you want to necessarily give up on this person though, Libra, okay? And or I don't think they necessarily want to just throw in the towel with you. You know, feeling and doing are two different things. I feel like at times someone wants to give up and throw in the towel, but I feel like they're not. They're still going to try to give the situation the benefit of the doubt and still, you know, invest and see where things go here. Okay. But ultimately, somebody definitely wants a commitment. Someone wants, you know, even to deepen the commitment here. Somebody wants that equality. They want that balance. They want that investment. You know, show me you care. Show me you really love me. Okay, all these things. Because at times it feels like someone is 1 foot in, 1 foot out in this connection. And the other person can feel that. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress. So you may be the Emperor. It depends on which energy you identify with, because you may be the Emperor and they're the Empress. Okay. You guys have a very yin-yang type of dynamic. If you believe in twin flames, could be twin flame. But you have a yin-yang, masculine, feminine dynamic here. So your relationship, your connection, the way it's going to evolve, the way it's going to go is very traditional. Okay. So somebody may want to take a traditional approach. And that doesn't mean you have a problem with that. But it can be frustrating. Okay, it can be, because whoever is the Emperor in the situation is going to have to say so. He expects to lead. He expects things to go his way. Okay, and yes, he does expect his Empress to submit, and she has no problem submitting. However, in the process, you know, she does want to feel valued. She wants to feel, you know, she needs something in return too. And if this person's not quite investing in you, Libra, the way you want them to, obviously this can cause a problem. Okay. So I don't think there's a problem with you. If, let's say, you identify with the feminine Empress energy, I don't think you have a problem submitting. I don't think you have a problem, you know, letting this person lead, but they got to give you something to work with. Okay. They need to do something here. You know. The give and take may not be equal in this situation. Okay. So if you're married or you're in a serious relationship, I don't see your relationship ending or anything. Things look fine, but I just think that if this goes on for much longer, like the imbalance and all the breadcrumbing, that type of stuff, energy, I don't see how far this can go. Okay. Okay. Because somebody wants to be the one to drive the boat. Somebody wants to be the one to steer this this baby where they want it, how they want it, at the pace at which they want it. So somebody may want to move a little bit slower than the other person. Okay. There may be certain things that you're not necessarily agreeing on. Okay. It's coming to Libra in love soon. That's the thing about the King, the Emperor and the Empress's relationship. The dynamic is going to be different from other relationships. It's going to be very traditional. Okay. So there's like a step-by-step process within a situation. But the thing is, I do feel like this person is serious about you. That's the thing. They're serious. They see you as someone they want to marry. They want all these things with you. Okay. You know, some of you just need to allow this person to lead, okay? If you're the Empress. And if you're the Emperor, you know, this person needs you, and this person's an Empress, they need you to step up in certain areas, okay? Because if you're not stepping up in certain areas, that's going to make them feel, you know, insecure, okay? That's what I get here. You definitely have a, that type of dynamic. But is it over between the both of you? No. Sometimes I feel like you and this person butt heads because of that. And it's not necessarily butting heads, but you may have conflicting opinions, okay, on how things should be going, okay? And I feel like you both are very strong personalities. Don't get it twisted. The Empress is feminine, but she can also tap into that masculine energy should she need to. So you both are very headstrong, okay? Strong personalities. So I feel like somebody in this situation needs to open their heart. That may be what's causing the imbalance here and why someone's not fully investing here, because they're in a way very guarded. Okay. They're guarded. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Yep. Also, I'm getting Cancer. Taurus for sure. Now, Aries. Another Libra. Okay. Yep, some of you are dealing with a water sign. And then you have commitment. Patience. So Spirit is telling you to be patient. Okay. Just a few months, good things come to those who wait. So I feel like your patience will pay off with this person, Libra. It ultimately will. I don't think it's time for you to give up at all on this person. I don't think you should, but hey, I can't tell you what to do. It's up to you. Divine timing, okay? Wrong timing, stalemate, perfect time waiting. I feel like you may even be seeing synchronicities, and Spirit is not showing you these synchronicities for no reason. It's letting you know that you and this person will be together. You will get what you want out of them, okay? There will be change. You also have anxiety. Okay? It's telling you to surrender. Patience. You know, be patient. And I know it sounds annoying if you've already been patient, especially, but that's literally all Spirit is telling you to do with this person. Okay? For my emperors out there, you both may be very headstrong and you want this person to let you lead. You know, you want this person to let you worry about all these things, okay? You just want them to sit back and let you do it. So when they're trying to do it, it gets frustrating for you, okay? Because you're traditional with how you approach your relationship, okay? But I do feel like this is a relationship, a connection that is meant to grow, that is meant to improve. And I feel like you and this person will be able to mesh and reach some type of like compromise with one another. But I do feel like it has to come from both sides, okay? But I feel like this is definitely someone who's like your future husband or wife or something like that. Or there's strong potential, okay? All right, Libra. So I hope this reading was helpful to you, my loves. Talk to you guys soon.